I had fucking churches again. I had churches again. If you're unaware, I know there's. Oh, I didn't even change the thing. If you're unaware, Church's Chicken is. I'm pretty sure this is a salt theory. I call these salt theories. Church's Chicken, I'm 87% sure is a psyop. Is a I shouldn't say a psyop. Is a company run by the United States CIA in an effort to. Can I get that chat? There we go. I'm pretty sure Church's Chicken is run by the CIA in an effort to probably founded by Richard Nixon or something in an effort to murder black people through high cholesterol intake. So if you're not familiar with churches, that's what it is. It's just a bad fucking play. Don't eat at Church's Chicken. You will die like at some point. I have very high cholesterol. I have been told about this several times by my doctor. Like, hey man, stop eating so much fucking Church's Chicken. You're not 16 anymore. You're almost double that. What am I? 14 times 2? That's fucking crazy, dude. What am I doing here real quick while I'm doing this? There's the cursor. Let me show you what I got here. Yeah, I'm not the age where I can eat cholesterol normally. Like, I need to cut down on it. And I've been doing really good. He looks really good. I really like his sprite. I've been doing really, really well at not eating a ton of cholesterol. I need his arm to move a little more. That's the only... Not these two arms. He has a third arm. It looks like it's just, like, vestigial. That one looks good. His arm's moving with his arm. These ones are not done. That's fine. This is Way, by the way. I think I talked about him in an old stream. Oh, I talked about him in the Pixel Art stream that no one fucking watched. This is Way. He's my favorite character in the game. He still has already has attack sprites, but he has his own sprites now. This running animation is not good. Yeah, so we're gonna make Way's thing. He is a demon ninja from a far off land called the Onai Kingdom. It's kind of Asia, but not really, but also definitely really. It's a very strange little lore detail in my world that I really like. And Wei is actually one of my favorite characters. And he is like a weird mutant demon ninja. He has 3 arms, blue skin, and his skin can stick to walls. So we're going to add his ability to stick to walls. And that will be today's thing. That will be today's thing. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you give a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, don't ask me for shit. How about that? Just don't ask me for shit. Don't ask the fucking question. I know you all know what the question is. I've been posting it in the Discord every day. We don't have a Discord. I think we did at one point, but I don't think I want a Discord. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, this map... Oh, I need to fucking make this thing a little bit better, actually. We're gonna do... This map is called Draylock's Hill, by the way. This city that I'm working on for the game is based on where I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. The south side of Indianapolis is called Mars Hill. It is where the white trash rednecks live. It is not very well taken care of. So where are the meshes? Where are the collision meshes? There they are. Okay. Are you what are you? Do you have like a static mesh? Yeah, you have. Okay, you have that. I need this. Yeah, I need this. You need a better mesh because I don't like if Way's gonna be climbing up you. I want you to be more detailed. I don't know why the fuck Godot. It has a sibling as like the default, and that doesn't make the mesh work. That doesn't make the collision mesh, like, work. It fucks it up. I don't know why it does that. So now we got a proper collision mesh for that. And then what is this? Oh, that's the roof. That's the roof. Okay. Do you have, like, a proper mesh? Okay, good. So we're going to make Way... Well, I want to do one thing before we make Way work correctly. There's one thing that's been bugging me. Base scene. Let's just get rid of Draylock's Hill. Yeah, I called it Draylock's Hill because Mars Hill is the name of that place. I was like, Draylock could be like a war god or something. But that's just going to be kind of the ghetto area, and Way's going to start there when you start playing as him. Not because he's ghetto. Well, because he's homeless. Aria. Yeah, if you're wondering about this game, it is going to have like a fucking X rating. It's going to talk about a lot of political shit. That's Aria's scene. Going to talk about a lot of political shit, a lot of trauma, a lot of horror-related shit. If you're into this game, if you're into the ideas that I have for this game, I just need you to be aware of that. Like, it is not a game for the faint of heart. It is kind of trauma porn. It's not done like the way The Witcher does it, where it's just like, the world is horrible. I get why it does that. I'm not, I've kind of changed my mind on The Witcher, where I used to think it was kind of stupid. But, is it Ollie Forest? But this is not that game. This game's a lot more like Berserk, where it's very horrifying and nihilistic, but there's like a purpose to it. So before I do any of that, I'm so glad I just titled the stream that we're just making the game this time. I didn't give it like a goal. I wonder how that's gonna do on the algorithm. But so we move this back. So before I do the wall climbing thing, where is it? We need the game manager, the attack manager, skill manager, game manager. Where the fuck is it? Player controls. There we go. Player controls. So what I want to try, I want to see what happens if when I'm attacking, is it in magnet attack? It's not in magnet attack. Damn, it calls player controls that in magnet attack in the fucking player controls. I need to, this whole script I'm breaking down into like smaller scripts at some point. I need to fucking go ahead and do that already. Magnetize attack, there we go. Magnetize attack of our enemy. So we have move and slide. I want to do like main player dot look at enemy up vector. What would the up vector be? Up equals enemy dot transform, because I want to see if you can look at the enemy. Like I want to see if you can rotate the sprite towards the enemy. Just see what that does. Enemy dot transform dot. Let's make you a node 3D. Enemy dot global transform. Hi Sam. Or Bet. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Bet. Dot rotation. Can we do like enemy dot global transform dot up? Can I like get the up direction of that? How the fuck do you do that? Get over here. Get over here. You're pissing me off. Get up direction of node Godot. But yeah, so yeah, back on churches. Yeah, so I just have a little. I'm probably gonna have a heart attack later. That's much. I'm probably not gonna have a heart attack. I'm being dramatic. I figure you probably shouldn't just say something like that on the internet. Make people like, whoa, what? Not global, not basis. I do have high cholesterol though, and I've been having like heart palpitations, and it's because I eat so much shit like Church's chicken. Because the government's trying to fucking kill me. That's the real reason. We need to talk about Uncle Sam. Okay. Global position. There we go. Nameplate. I don't know if that'll do local look at, but I'm just gonna assume it won't, and then we'll see if it fucks it up. If not, then I'll probably try to rotate it. So we've still got Wei, which is fine. I think Wei had a weird thing with his attacks though. I can't remember. Like I think he attacked this guy and then couldn't like stop doing something. That's weird. I just fixed that thing where you couldn't. What the fuck is happening? Okay. This is a little cutscene that I started working on for Arya. This camera right now, it just rotates on the Z-axis, which is why it moves like this. I need to just physically move it up and down. What happens if... Okay, that didn't move, and now I'm stuck in the geometry. That's fucking awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to test that later. I don't know if that fucking did anything. We're just gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna go back to working with Wei. Niali Forest. I can't even remember why I wanted to do... Oh, it was because I kept... I mean, I've kind of fixed this at this point, but when I would fight, like, hovering enemies, I kept, like, going under them, and, I would go under them and get stuck, but that doesn't really happen anymore, so I don't know if it's a problem. I forgot to put on music. YouTube.com. YouTube.com, obviously. They keep fucking saying shit about Mutahar. And, like, again, I think I said this in the last one. I don't really like Mutahar, but, like, everything that's come out about him is just like, oh, okay, he's slightly dishonest sometimes. Like, everyone on fucking Earth, he has a little bit of bullshit to the things that he says. Oh, no. Oh, fucking no. Like, it's so weird. They made a video, someone made a video like, he cheated on his ex-girlfriend by getting drunk and making out with his friend. I'm just like, this has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with any of us. That is so weird. Why the fuck are you freaking out about this? Let this man live his life. I don't like Mutahar. He's fucking like a... He seems like a weird fucking narcissist from the bit that I've seen, but like, that's not a crime. He can just be kind of weird. Like, that's not even the problem that they have with him. If that was the problem, like, yeah, that sucks. I don't know. Why do you care? But it's even dumber than that. It's like, he's been mildly dishonest about a job that he used to have and used it as a justification for something when, like, he already had a different he is a programmer, like, and I've watched some of his videos because of this. I'm like, he very clearly knows what he's talking about. Also, don't trust that anyone knows what they're talking about on YouTube. That's fucking stupid. But as a programmer, which is, I guess, is what he started saying instead of as an engineer, as another programmer, yeah, Mutahar seems to know his shit. I don't know. You should also, like, look into... He's probably doesn't know everything. You should probably, like, look into this shit a little bit past just trusting your one random Indian guy on the internet. They're known for promoting scams. That's fucked up. What am I doing? The DJ Joe. DJ Khaled! I wish I could play that. That'd be funny if I got, like, fucking copyright strike just for saying DJ Khaled. Is that playing on the Spiggy? Hell yeah, I think it is. We're gonna... There we go! That's that good shit. I fucking love weeaboo music. It makes me glitter. Okay, so we're not doing that anymore. Do we have... We need Dreylox Hill. Dreylox Hill. You're fucking loud! You ever thought about shutting the fuck up? That's how I talk to my roommate Sam. Dreylox Hill. I should start calling her Soul. That's her fucking stage name. Like, she's trying to be... So check out Sam's shit. I posted something in my community post. She made, like, a... Well, I helped her with, a puppet show that was really funny and really cool. And, like, she's trying to be a musician now. She makes really good music. She's a very, very bright girl. I'm glad I keep her in my basement. That's my favorite basement slave. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna fuck with Way a little bit. We're going to... I don't know if I want to add this to every character. I really also like how the game engine made the, like, those purple... Those are a lot less saturated in his regular sprite, but they look a lot more saturated in this, and I really like that. Let me move his sprite down a little more. Body sprite. Way's also kind of weird. I had to move him to the center of this thing a little bit. Like, I had to, like, offset his position a little bit. Because, like, he has a third arm, so his sprite's, like, a little offset. I kind of hoped that little scarf thing would offset that. But then he doesn't keep that scarf, so I don't know what the fuck's going to happen when that happens. It's going to be weird. Why the fuck did you go over there, dude? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, Way? Does this reset his position? Okay, good. So we're going to give Way add child node. Oh, there you are. Hello. I went to the other screen because I was using that last time. Node 3D. I always want to name these because that's how you do that shit in Unity. We're going to call these climb colliders. Need to go and settle no CSG. Let's do Area 3D. Area 3D. Oh, we should probably... No, let's do that. Let's do front. And then let's add child node. Collision shape 3D. Make you a box collider. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's why he changed position. He needs to be at the center. I need to, like, refactor his fucking sprite or something. That's weird. Maybe not the Y position. Maybe we can keep him at that Y coordinate. But yeah, he's just off center. That's interesting. I need to, like, physically move his sprite sheet then. How does that work when he's moving? Like, is that gonna make him look weird to fucking play as? He definitely needs to be moved up a little bit. Oh, I wish I was on the other map. I could probably test how he looks. Okay, his sprite definitely needs to be moved up a little bit at least. So we'll put... come here. I'm gonna put you, like, right there, little guy. So front collision shape 3D. I'm gonna move you, like, right here, and then we're gonna make this collision... So what we're gonna do... I don't think I explained this. So Wei can climb on walls. What we're going to do is we're going to have colliders at each side of him, except I think maybe at the bottom. And then depending on... Yo, what's up, Hisoka? How you doing? Depending on which collider is colliding with something tagged as a climbable, it will change what directions he's allowed to move into. So we're gonna like test how that works essentially. So I guess we're looking at him from the front here. So front, transform, 0. We want these colliders to be kind of small too, because we don't want them to like overlap with each other or overlap with anything. So 0.1. Oh, I forgot. You're not supposed to transform the colliders. Forgot about that. Why transform? Why are these so offset? Oh, okay. It was this one. Transform. We're gonna put you like right there, 0.21. This is really confusing because I'm trying not to look at the sprite. I'm trying to look at where the collider is. I think we might need some like visuals. Debug color. Ooh, that's actually better. There we go. That's a lot more visible. Debug filled. What does debug fill do? Okay, yeah, that's good. We got the front collider. Let's do back. Transform, position, rotation. Position should maybe be 0.2. Cool. Back. We got front, back, and then we call you left. I don't know if it's actually going to go on the left. I'm going to put it wherever it goes. 0, 0.2. Cool. Is that left? That is left. I got lucky. It redacted your map. Why the fuck does YouTube do that? Don't worry, Hisoka. I believe in whatever you said. Hope you've been having a good day, man. Okay, right, and then I want one for the up position. I feel like this is gonna need to be tweaked. I don't know also if I want one for the down position. That's one of the other weird things. We're gonna put that, and then we're gonna put this 0.41, maybe? Oh, we need to put this at 0 too. So it goes up. This is so he can climb on the walls at the top. Okay. Okay. That looks good. I'm really worried these are gonna like act weird or something. But so now that we have that, we need, oh, how's this gonna work? We need a script. We need a script for each one of these guys. So scenes, scripts, create new folder, character, abilities, ways. Wall climbing ability is called frog skin. You're currently reading some books. What are you reading? Frog skin. Create new scripts. Frog skin. Collider. So we're gonna give all these guys a frog skin collider. Did that go on all of them? Nope. Okay. You want to fucking. You're fucking annoying. Okay, it didn't go on all of them. That's good to know. Oh, there's literally a fucking little, like, spiggy right there to tell me if it has this script. Okay. So we've got all those. We're gonna go into the frog skin collider script. Export. Var. Move direction is a vector 3. Fuck, how am I gonna do that? Okay, I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna do that. Move direction is a vector 3. It equals some C++ shit. Oh shit! Let me know if you ever need help. Like, you can, if you want to ever like message me on Instagram. I used to do C++. I'm probably rusty at it, honestly. But I used to do that shit all the time. I fucking love C++. Knowing you, you're probably doing some like low-level shit that I never got into. Okay, 3D. So now we're gonna see. So we've given it a vector. These are the vectors that we're allowed to move in. So now I just need to see if the wall is here, which way it's gonna move. I want to be able to move up. So Y. So we're gonna make that 1.0, and then I want to move X. So 1.0. This is probably gonna be really fucking boring. What are you? X. No, that's Z. That's not Z. Y and X. So you're a Y and X one. So X. 1. This is probably gonna be a lot of experimentation, honestly. I wonder how this is gonna work. Back. Up. How are you gonna move? You're gonna be X and Z. So 1, 1. And I'm guessing, what are you gonna be? Left. So you're gonna be Z and Y. So 1, 1. You're gonna be 1. Nope. That's a Z. You fucking idiot. That's a Z. Did I do that wrong on the other ones? Yep, I did. Front 1, 1. Up 1, 1. Back 1, 1. Yeah, some game architecture and Vulkan Advanced Graphics. I have like a 13 book. What's a 13 book? That's fucking... Oh, like Vulkan 13? That's fucking cool. I wanted to... I have like an old... No, I had it. I lost it forever ago. I had an old-ass book. That's kind of funny you mentioned that. So like, when I was doing C++, I had this book on that, but it was on OpenGL, which is like the older version. Like, I remember when Vulkan came out, I was like, oh shit, they made a new OpenGL. That's fucking crazy. But I never got anywhere with it. It was too, like I said, like I never saw anything. There wasn't, for me, there wasn't much to get out of like learning to program that shit. Okay. I'm trying to think. How do we... What is a 13 book? I don't know what a 13 book is. Oh, you read 13 books. I think it was auto-correcting you. Okay, so we need area shape entered, right? We need body entered. Yeah, let's do that. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Oh, okay. I'm probably going to do this in the weird way that I have been planning on doing. What's up, Super Saiyan? How you doing? I'm trying to make this dude weigh his fucking directional movement. I'm trying to think. So fuck it. We're just gonna try to do this. Climb colliders. Let's make a new script. Frog skin manager. I don't know. Frog skin manager. I'm literally torturing myself and my stupid mind doesn't want to use a game engine. Yeah, I feel that. Hopefully the hubris comes down, but like it's good. It's a good thing to do. Like you'll learn a fucking lot. That's a lot of why I know so much about coding was because just trying to do weird shit like that. We're gonna make a new var locked equals false, and we're gonna come back and use this. Bool equals false. But this will be a variable, so I've kind of reconfigured this thing. Before, basically right here, it would take this vector 2 and directly put it into the movement vector, which is somewhere around here. I know there's a movement. I know you have you have a fucking movement vector, you piece of shit. Where is it? Oh, it's probably in the base class. So it would take that vector 2 and put it into a movement vector, and it made it kind of hard to use. So So what I did was I changed it to where now it just has a 3D vector. So that this is how we move. What I'm gonna do though is lock this thing so it can't change the movement vector. So I think that'd be do movement. So basically, like the entity movement won't take in input essentially. I don't know if I want to put that here though. Maybe we'll put that in the player controller. We'll do that. Let's just put that in the player controller. Which is going to make it so much harder to fucking use until we split that thing up. I don't know if I want to do that on stream or what. It's going to be a thing. I'm going to take like half this script and put it into like Action Battle Manager or something. I'm glad you guys are doing good. It's fucking dope. Oh yeah, Super Saiyan. I'm on Twitch now. It's in the description. If you want to watch me on Twitch, it will help get my views up for that so I can get paid a little sooner, but to each your own, man. I don't really care. It's just, it would be nice. Action menu, commander. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, entity movement locked. Oh, this is gonna be fucking weird. It's gonna be really fucking weird, but whatever. Let's call it reg movement locked. So process input, reg movement locked. Oh, that's gonna be fucking weird. How do I want to fucking do that? So what are we doing now? I'm trying to basically, we've got all these colliders around. Wei needs to be able to climb this building. Wei needs to be able to climb this building like Spider-Man. That's why I put also kind of Spider-Man in the game. A lot of the characters are actually going to have like, I think Wei's the only one with wall crawling, but like a few of them have like things where they can swing around buildings and shit. I'm going to do like, Arya's going to have that. I think Noxus will have that really late in the game. But so I'm trying to add that. This is a lot of Wei specifically. His ability to climb walls is a lot of the reason I like was never gonna. I kept thinking like, oh, I can make this game in RPG Maker. I was like, no, I can't, because like Wei is a fundamental part of the story, and if he can't climb walls, that will fucking suck. That will piss me off. I need him to be able to climb walls. It's part of who he is, and it's fucking cool. But basically, I'm trying to get it to where whenever one of these colliders that he's got around him is hitting a wall, he stays to massages and take my dear crown. What does that mean? He comes, says to massages and take my dear crown. What does that mean? Spooderman gameplay. Yeah, I realized like when I was making this game's kind of turning into a combat. I did start streaming on Twitch. Okay. This game's kind of, like, I didn't expect to make, like, a dream game for me until later, but this game is literally Final Fantasy VII Remake's combat, some Sonic shit, like, there's gonna be platforming in it, I've already kind of shown that, and then Spider-Man 2, like, web-slinging, and I'm like, and it's a JRPG, I'm like, that is a perfect game for me. It doesn't have a lot of role-playing, that's the only thing. But... Alright. Pumpkins knows the rule, too. He's just being a fucking asshole. I know he does. Hi, Pumpkins. I know, he just wanted to see this. He wanted to see me suffer. He wanted to see me fucking suffer. I'm not radioactive. You guys just don't get it. It's good to see you, though, Pumpkins. Hey, if you want to watch me on Twitch, by the way, Pumpkins, there's a link in the description. It will help. I'm trying to get that thing out to where I can get affiliates so I can get paid at some point. But if you prefer to use YouTube, I don't really fucking care. He's sending to... Oh, wait! He comes, says to messages and take your... Forgot about your crown. Good job. You know what? I'm against Hisoka now. He's had that fucking crown for too goddamn long. We need equality. We need equality in this stream. Damn it. So we need to lock his... What are we doing? We need to lock Wei's movement so that... Maybe I do need to take that off the controller. Thank you, Pumpkins. That'd be dope. We need to lock Wei's movement so that
he still takes in the movement vector, but the direction gets applied in a different way. I think Way needs a different kind of entity movement.
I don't think we need to fuck with the controller at all. Let me just go to script. Why am I doing this? Action menu combat controller. Let me close these fucking scripts. Are annoying. Action menu combat controller. We're gonna delete that. This script is so fucking long. When I used C++, one of the first games I tried to make, I've made an MMO like every starting out indie dev, and I made this MMO, and it actually I don't think you would call it an MMO, but like you could connect to a server, and like you could play together. You could walk around in a fucking scene I made together. Basically, it wasn't like a good game, but the way I made it, I had this like 10,000 line, just single file of C++ code running this fucking game. Like it was like it was the first thing I really made in C++, and it was fucking nuts. It was such a long script. That's why I'm like, I need to separate this, because I'm getting like PTSD. I'm like, this is gonna be a nightmare to navigate. But it was just, I was still learning like code structure and shit. I didn't learn how to structure my code well until like I took a break from it. Like I think I said like after high school I took a break from it until I was like 21, and then me and my ex tried to make games together, and like one of the first things that happened was I was trying to code with him, and he's like, dude, you need to learn to organize your shit, because I could not read this. So I had to learn. That's why I like kind of organize shit now, but I still have like a messy spaghetti coder kind of mind, I think. Nah, I don't know if you'd call my shit spaghetti code. Like, it doesn't like... No, I guess it kind of does. I try to neaten it up, though, after a while. Look, now, pumpkins took center, I became third. Oh my god, they're beating your ass, Hisoka. Dang, YouTube doesn't let you right now. You gotta sue YouTube, dude. They're trying to kill you. That's fucked up. What am I doing? What am I doing? Way needs his own... So Way needs his own fucking... We're gonna call you... Create new script. Frog skin... Entity... Movement. Where's the other frog skin file? I don't think... Yeah. Frogskinmanager.gd. You should be in there. I don't even know if I still want Frogskin Manager. 3D, Way. Let's get rid of some of these other scenes. Oh, probably need Draylock Hill. Oh, I already follow you on Twitch. I've had my Twitch for a while. I used to stream on there, but I wasn't getting as many views on Twitch as I was on YouTube. So I was like, let me just stick with YouTube. And then I found, and I like again, I couldn't find a good bit of fucking multi-stream, and I didn't really want to. Frogskin Manager, we're gonna get rid of you. Just gonna get rid of you. Climb colliders, detach scripts. CB entity movement. We got CB entity movement, we got Frogskin entity movement. We're gonna extend CB entity movement. Did I give you a class name? I don't think I gave you a class name. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's so weird that you can fucking, like, not have a class name for these things. Like, if you come from C, like, classes are so just ubiquitous with, like, everything. I guess that's more with, like, C# and shit like that, and, like, Java. Like everything in those languages has a class. C kind of doesn't, but you usually should use one. Class name, CB, entity, movement. I don't remember what CB stands for. Maybe I'll need to change that at some point. Bool using Frogskin equals false. So we're gonna do CB entity movement, do movement. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be fucking weird. Okay, that's fine though. Physics process. Let's separate this down into movement equals make movement vector. Let's separate this down into that, yeah. So movement equals make movement vector. Okay. Func make movement vector. Vector 3. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not how you fucking type that shit. That's not how you fucking type that shit. Okay, and then it doesn't return anything. Make movement vector, animation controller. Where is movement? Var movement. Return movement. And then what is this? Var movement. Your way of developing games, I think that you do not need to use the Godot engine tools. So in my opinion, your code is messy. The most appropriate way for you to work is use a framework like SDL. No cap, this is the best gameplay I've ever seen. I don't know if isn't SDL all code, man? Like, if my code's messy, I feel like it's better to have less code. I wouldn't do that. My code is messy, though. It's kind of about, like, the thing I like about Godot, and, like, the same reason I use Unity, it's very good at, what was I gonna say? Godot and Unity, they have tools for, like, some of the other shit I want to do. Like, in SDL... I don't really have a thing to, if I'm understanding SDL correctly, they don't have, like, an animation tool or anything like that, and, like, that's other shit that I need to make the game. It's not just the code, I also have to make the assets. Godot has everything, like, just in-engine. I don't know, like, I could have it in SDL, I'd have to code something in to, like, import the animations and stuff like that. I'm like, why would I do that when it's just already here? Bro, how do you even learn game dev? I've been trying for the past year, and all I know is to set up scenes and nodes. Honestly, so the way I learned... Let me show you. I might have talked about this before with you, actually. I can't remember. But, I would recommend, like, Game Maker. Start with, like, something that has a visual coding language. That's how I learned. I used a visual coding language. Is it on here? Did I just type in engine? It's not called engine. What the fuck is Rose Engine? There it is. So I used this really shitty game maker that hasn't been updated in like 40 fucking years. And it has like a very robust visual scripting language. What do you mean 2025 vision? I downloaded you, nothing changed. This game engine, unless 2025 edition is different, the last version I downloaded like 2 months ago was the exact fucking same thing as it was. I low-key want to download the demo and just see it. I don't really care enough. But this was the exact same game engine that I used in like 2014. So I don't know why the fuck they're saying 2025 edition. I don't think they update this thing. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. It still seemed like really buggy and weird. We have a game engine at home. Pros, it's a great engine to make fast prototypes. Visual scripting is not as friendly as one can expect. Yeah, that is one thing I do remember. This thing had a very... It got complicated with visual scripting. But Game Maker is probably the best one to use. I wish I knew a free one. There's RPG Maker. RPG Maker is not free. It's easier to steal. I don't think I should show you how, but it is easier to steal. I think you can get free trials of it pretty easily, too. But using a visual scripting language, you pretty quickly pick up on stuff like variables and stuff. And so, like, from that, I was able to pick up programming. The big thing with game making is programming is it's a weirdly essential and not essential part of it. Like, you do a lot with programming, and you should learn to program if you're going to make games. That's just, like, there's not really a way around it. I will say programming is not... Hell yeah, Pirate's Life. Programming's not as hard as you would think. But it very much depends on your mentality, like how you think. I'm very logical. I'm fucking autistic. I'm horribly fucking autistic. If you ever have like a conversation about me with something like really serious and complex, my brain tries to break it down into very simple concepts. And that's not always conducive to like emotional intelligence or certain things like that. But you were losing a lot on Godot tools and extensions. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm losing a lot? What am I losing? But yeah, my brain works really well for programming. Not everyone's does. You can train yourself. Like,
I've trained myself to work with stuff that I'm not super comfortable with. I'm trying to learn music, which I like music, but I'm not a musician. I'm trying to teach myself how to be a musician. I like drawing, but I like drawing stupid shit. I have fun drawing stupid shit, but I have to draw like sprites and shit for the game. So I've trained myself to be like, okay, you can do this. It's all about like managing your ability to do shit, you know? That's how you do the shit that you don't like fucking program. Like if you want to program and you're not the type to do it, that's kind of how you get through it. You also have a friend that you can text at any time that will help you with code. That will help a lot, I promise you.
But yeah, it really is just like find an easier way to fucking do it is what I'd say. Use RPG. Don't ever feel bad about using like more complicated. That's why I'm saying to Hisoka like I have tried like making a game engine is not a bad idea like Hisoka's doing. It taught me a lot. Now that I've already done it, I'm like I should have just used a different game engine from the beginning. I was wasting time. I was learning, so I wasn't exactly wasting time, but like I would probably have a game out if I just made a game. I actually made a game in this engine. Like I made a Chow Garden game in this engine that I took down and I like lost it forever ago. But I was able to do that because it was just a thing you could do. I love drawing stupid stuff. I recently draw an anthrop mosquito who wants to mess up the world with a sock. Teach people about. I saw that drawing. I meant to say something about it. It looked really good. I love Pumpkins is Pumpkins is my like Newgrounds or like edgelord friend, and I fucking love it. I love it so much. That aesthetic is so fucking fun. Also, he has the same thing as me, where he will just like make insane nonsense. To program is like a marathon. To develop a game, you need at least 1 year or more. You need to master a programming language. I wouldn't say you need to master a programming language to make a game. Like I said, like you can make simple games in like RPG Maker and like Game Maker. Honestly, like if you really want to get your foot in the door, make some bullshit in RPG Maker. Make a dumb story. Make the fucking Legend of Hubar from fucking Oni Plays. Like, just make a dumb story. That's literally what I do in my free time. That is the ultimate compliment. I'll take the grave. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, just make some bullshit in like a game engine, and you'll pick up on stuff immediately. Like, if you make like a simple game in RPG Maker, you probably have to set switches, which are just Boolean variables, but you probably have to set them to have certain things happen in the game. I think limiting yourself to that can like help you kind of learn a little bit more. You're not like there's not an infinite ocean to fucking dive into, you know. The way that I did it, this is probably also why I've never like. Well, no, I've finished like 2 now. I finished your game, and then I made the Dragon Ball game that's barely out, and then I made that Chow Garden game years ago. So I've basically made 3 games, but not really at all. I've made one. I've made one for Pumpkins, and I like that game. What was I gonna say? But the way I did it was I made the Chow Garden game in this thing. I really wish I still fucking had that. That might be an interesting video to make, but like other people have already made their own like PC Chow Garden. I was kind of pissed when I saw that because I thought about like remaking. I was like, oh no, they've already made a Chow Garden on the PC and it's way better than anything I could ever do. But I made that. I did a lot with visual coding, and then I learned. Oh, to have a job, yeah. To have a job, yeah. You need a lot of experience, and then honestly, you need to like meet people. It's not even just about like the experience or the degree. It is that too. That is important. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I did that. I learned stuff about like variables and like functions and stuff like that. And then the way that I actually became like a programmer, because I had been fucking around with game engines for like a year, just making like bullshit. I made like shitty half-made Sonic clones, like stuff like that in Game Maker and in this engine. And then I had a winter break. I was 16. I had a winter break at school. So I had 2 weeks of just nothing to do, and I was like, I have kept thinking like I want to actually try programming now because I've been doing all this visual coding shit,
And so I downloaded Eclipse, which is like a Java coding program. It's kind of like Godot, but it's just for Java. It's just for making code, not for making games. And I got an idea for like, okay, I'm gonna make like this kind of Sonic clone, and I just brute forced it. I basically just I took the things I knew about like making variables and stuff, and I would just Google anything, and I would basically just like, so I want to put a character on the screen in Java. I'm like, how do you display an image on the screen in Java? And I learned how to do that, and I did that, and I had a character on the screen, and I kept going. I just kept doing that. I kept Googling shit that I didn't know. Eventually, I had a really shitty, poorly ran game that instead of using Java's like graphics library, it was literally God, this probably doesn't make any sense. But I basically made a game that ran by like, it uses things. There's this thing in UI design called labels. So like this right here is a label. This isn't like a game graphic. This is something optimized to like be shown once. This is a label. It does not logically work the same way as games, but I basically took this and I put an image there and I had it moving around and animating. And it surprisingly didn't run horribly. Like, optimization isn't as important as you would think a lot of the time. I shouldn't say that. It is, but sometimes you can get away with stuff. Yeah, so I basically made a game out of like UI programming. And then eventually I learned like, oh, there's a gameplay loop. Okay, I need to learn all these other things just as I kept going. My game idea can't replicate the classic game engines this way. I'm trying to master C++, get the low level stuff. That's how you get some cool shit. Like, C++ is good to learn. Okay. So we've got this. I think I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna put this back on move direction.z, move direction.x. Yeah, no, we need to rewrite this whole function. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be fucking weird. How am I gonna do that? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna figure that out. Bool using frog skin equals false. God damn it, C. C, you've poisoned my fucking brain. Bool. We're gonna actually just make using frog skin equal to true. Nope. Func. Make movement vector. Movement vector. Func make movement vector. If not using frog skin, super. So if we're not using frog skin, we're just gonna use the last function. Return. And then if we are, oh boy. So we need to get. Fucking hell, how are we gonna do this? We need to get... This is gonna be so weird because of the fucking camera. It's gonna be so fucking weird because of the camera. Okay, we're gonna disregard the camera for now. We're gonna come back to the camera. Animation controller dot direction equals vector. So we're getting the move direction. How are we getting move direction? Did I fuck that up? Oh, that's a way to do it. Okay, so move direction. How's this working? How does do movement work? Okay, we probably need to overwrite do movement. Let me write this shit down before I get confused. KOE game and draw. So do movement will take in move vector and will take in input and convert it. Do movement will take in input and convert it direction to, and convert. We'll take an input and convert them to the right direction based on the dominant frog skin collider. Do movement will do that.
what's the other function called? Make movement vector will fucking hell.
Make movement vector will
Rotate. Apply that by the camera, I think. Yeah, I might have just fucked that up. That's kind of fine though. Okay, we're gonna start with do movement. We'll keep this shit here for now. I'm still kind of figuring this thing out. Sorry, I had an idea. I'm sure we'll get there at some point. I'm pretty good at doing this shit. Not to toot my own horn. Func make movement vector do movement. Do movement. Yeah, I think I meant to do this function honestly. That's fine though. Let's see where it goes. Var movement equals make movement vector. Oh no wait, No, okay. Do movement, make movement vector. How do you get the input? Is that from... That might be from entity movement. Set movement direction. There it is, set movement direction. Okay, that's what I needed. I'm pretty sure that's what I needed. So let's overwrite that. Set movement direction. So if not using frogs here, let's copy this. Let's do var. Where's frog skin collider? Okay. Var. Sorry, this is gonna be so chaotic for a minute. I'm like thinking as I'm doing this. Base entity. No. Entity movement equals var entity movement vector 3. No, var entity movement Probably frog skin entity movement. Is it? Oh, I didn't fucking name you. I will respond to chat in a second. I'm so sorry. Like if I lose this flow saber, we're never gonna get it back. Class name frog state entity movement. Entity movement. Frog skin entity movement. How does your area entered 3D work? How does that shit work? Area entered. Area shape entered. Do you get both? Is there a way? No, okay. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we don't get that. Okay. Frog skin entity movement. Could not parse frog. We'll figure that later. Do we need to put body entered on there? Put body entered. Yeah, we'll link that. Okay. So on front body entered. We'll call you on, like, delete you. Body entered connect. Oh, I put that on fucking player entity too. What the hell? Front connecting from on body entered. Okay. On body entered. Entity movement. Let's also call. Let's make you a class name. Name. Yeah, frog collider. Entity movement dot current frog collider equals self. If body dot if let's say body dot is in group climbable. We're gonna do do the same thing with body exited. If body equals climbable, and entity movement dot current frog collider equals self. Then we're going to set it to equal to null. Okay, so we've got that. Entity movement, frog skin entity movement. Why aren't you working? Is it because entity movement's not... Yep, that's why. Var current frog collider. Frog collider. Sorry, I typed super loud. X, Y. You hear that enter key like slamming super hard. Movement direction equals... Oh, fuck. How do we do this now? So we're gonna... What did these guys look like? So it's 1, 1... Or all of these don't use Y1. Yeah, okay. Not all of these use Y1. So we want, if you're going front, we want, I need to think about this on how like the gamepad works. If we're going front, we want Y to be this. Is there ever a situation where we want Y to be, or we want Z or X to be up and down? If we're on the ceiling, we do want Z to be up or down. So that's how we're going to differentiate this. So... Does it do that for all these? Left is Y. Oh, okay, okay. So if Y... So if current frog collider dot move direction dot Y is 0, then if Y is 0, then if Y is 0, can we assume that Z is the move? If we're not moving in the Y direction up and down, can we assume that we're moving in the Z direction? Like, does that ever make sense? Let me see this thing. Sorry, this is a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm like in a flow state, and I'm like, I know if I try to explain this, I'm gonna completely lose my train of thought. I think I can explain this now. So we're trying to figure out like what direction we can move depending on the circumstances. So if we can't move up and down, can we move? Yeah. So in any situation where we can't move up and down, should up. Okay. We should probably, when we're climbing, we should probably always either be moving X or Y. So yeah, okay. So that makes sense. That does make sense. So if Y equals 0, let's do if Y does not equal 0. Let's do that first. So if Y does not equal 0, is there ever a situation where we want X to be... No, okay. So that's how that's going to work. So if Y does not equal 0, then... was it X? Y is always going to equal Y. So the Y direction is always going to equal Y. How the fuck am I going to do that? Fuck, I'm so sorry. Let's do move direction equals vector 3, 0, Y, 0. So if Y doesn't equal 0, then we will always move in the Y direction. If the... Try to explain this a little bit. If the collider that we're colliding with, because these are like the rules for which directions we're allowed to move. If it has 1 for the Y direction, if it says we're allowed to move in the Y direction, then the up direction on the gamepad is always gonna move us in the Y direction. What will depend is, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? if x equals 0, if x doesn't equal 0, then move direction dot x equals x. Else move direction dot z equals x. Okay, so we've done that. Else, so that's for if we're moving like a where is it? So that's the logic for if we're moving like on the side of the building. But let's say, oh fuck, there's not. Let's say if this was like extended more, and we could climb up this, we want logic for that too. I might just try that though. I might just see if that works already, because that might be something I need to tweak a little bit more. But I think we've got that. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is probably gonna be a thing where I try to test it several times. Frog skin, entity movement, we're gonna put right there. Let's just get rid of you. Move direction. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of this line. We need to connect all of your signals. Connect. Come on.
Okay, let me read this now. I'm sorry. I have a book of game architecture and engine arithmetic and game physics. AI behavior, a lot of shit I'm doing with, so I cut myself on internet and gave it 100% of my brain, only to watch your stream. God damn, dude!
Thank you! Holy shit, but goddamn. That's some fucking dedication. I kind of love that. So that sometimes when you want to make something like that, like you do, it sounds like kind of toxic, but like that's genuinely the mindset. I do that a lot too, where I'm just like, I don't cut myself off from shit, but I'm like, no, I need to dedicate a part of my life to this thing now if I really want to make it good. That's the like Araki kind of way. My favorite manga artist, I gotta make JoJo Horihiko Araki. That's like his like philosophy for creating shit is just like, no, you have to like literally be fucking insane about what you're making. And it's very nice that you're fucking still trying to watch me. God damn, dude, thank you. I hope it goes well for you. You tweet the lighting is trash. Honestly, yeah, I know. I know. You're talking about in the game or like in the stream? Yeah, this is like a very new, not a new scene. I haven't done shit with this, but yeah, I need to add post-processing so it looks like the old engine. Not post-processing. I need to add like atmospheric lighting and shit like that and like particle effects. Okay, I think this will. I don't know if this will work. He should be default in frog skin mode. I didn't add anyone having climbable colliders. Okay, that's one thing I need to do. Frog skin entity. Did I call them climbable? Yeah. Okay. We need to go to Drillog's Hill. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's weird. Is it you? Are you the guy? No. You? That's fucking weird. Okay, I need to add colliders to those guys, too. That's really fucking weird. Signals, groups. Climbable. Okay. Convert to global group. Climbable. Okay. What the fuck? Why the fuck? Why don't you have that already? What the hell? That's fucking weird. This fucking building is weird. What the fuck do you mean this is a specific part? Okay, this has its own part. That's so fucking weird. Trimesh. Are there any other non-Trimesh parts I should know about? This fucking nasty ass back of the building. Bet you don't have a fucking Trimesh. This looks okay. This is a... How the fuck did you build this building, you psycho? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? This is nightmares. Why are they like the same fucking thing? Those have polygons on them, though. I don't think these do. Do they? Okay, I guess they fucking do then. I don't know. That's really weird. You need to tweak the light. Oh, the game. Yeah, yeah. That will come at some point. Camera forward. Okay. I need to fucking... I'm gonna... Control K this shit for now. Movement. Ooh, okay. Var movement equals move direction dot. We're gonna change this to work with the camera later, but I just want to figure this out for right now. Move direction dot normalize. Let's try that. Base of type nil. Oh, if current frog collider does not equals null, then return. Actually, if current if we should probably put this up here. If current frog collider equals null, let's process using frog skin first. There we go. Gonna work? Okay. Why'd that happen? Okay. Why are there two? Oh, I know why there's. Oh, that's why that happened. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of brute force until I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to think, what did I miss? Why is he not moving like that? So I'm sure to like a better coder, this is just like, why didn't you fucking do that shit, you idiot? Set movement direction. Let's print you. Are we even getting current frog collider? Is that even working? No. Okay. Okay. Interesting. My goal is to create a core feature for my game, not the game itself. Then if I succeed, I'll create my own game studio. Things don't go as they should. That's fucking dope. We're planning B is to work as a senior developer at CD Projekt Red. There you fucking go! That'd be cool. I used to want to work for Sonic Team when I was a kid. I don't know, I didn't want to be a game developer yet, but I just knew I loved Sonic, so I wanted to work for Sonic Team. And I don't think I ever had like a game developer that I really wanted to work for. Oh, I did. I don't anymore. Like I just. Oh no! For a long time, I just wanted to make my own team. I think that's what it was. Like I just wanted to own my own team. We had like there was at one point me and a couple of friends. Pumpkins was one of them, but I was trying to make like a team to make YouTube videos. Then I was like, I don't really work well in teams. It's just not for me. I don't like. I was like, I bossed around one of my friends about something, and I was like, I felt really bad about that. And it was like, it was such an informal team too. I was like, why the fuck am I doing this to myself and to them or and to him? Like that was shitty. Print. Let me print body. Why is the body not getting called? Body. I think also some of these aren't set as climbable, which they should all be. What? Oh, none of them were set as fucking climbable. Why were they not? What the hell?
I guess that's probably why. Okay. Cool. There we go. Current frog collider to a value.
Oh, I didn't fucking set the entity movement. Oops. Oopsies. Let me just fucking export. I need to figure out a better way to do that, but export is fine for now. Actually, I know how I can do that. Func ready. Entity movement equals get parent dot get parent, and then go into way and just move these motherfuckers right under the entity movement. No, and then we're gonna call you entity movement. Frog skin entity movement. Alright. Did that work? Yeah. Parent of parent. Okay, that should work. Well, no one did it in my country, so it should be the first one. Give me 1 second. I will look at that in 1 second. Okay. Still not fucking working, are you? Still not fucking working. That's interesting. Okay, wait. It's getting that static body, I think. Isn't it? What is it printing there? Well, no one did it in my country, so it should be the first one to think this way. Working in a team is great, but I don't have friends or companies with the same ideas. My dream game is very complicated. I fucking feel that. my thing is just like, I don't want... I just want to make shit. Like, I don't want to make like anything super, super complicated. Or if I do, I want it to be like iterative. That's cool though. Like, fuck it. Do it. Print current frog collider. Let's get rid of that. Print body. Oh, how is that gonna work? I can't finish it on my own, and the only way to get a job like this is to get out of this country and lock myself and be extremely toxic and give it all. Yeah, that's really unfortunately how it fucking is sometimes. Like, it really fucking sucks. Okay, you are picking up the static body 3D. Wait, let me see. 3D script, Drillocks Hill, static body 3D, 3D. Let's call you ground collide. Let's actually do script print body dot get parent. SketchUp 03. Why the fuck is that only printing when I leave? Is it? No, okay, it's printing when I go there. It's printing when I go there, okay. SketchUp 03, which is... SketchUp 03... Okay, so we're getting the right wall at least. It's the weirdest fuck. Why are they... Oh, okay, I thought those were inside of the fucking mesh. I was gonna say. It was really dumb. But then he's not going up. He should be going up. For some reason, he's not going up, even though he's getting... He's hitting the thing, he's getting the up vector. Let's fucking... print name. Does it say... Yeah, print name. Should print the area name, right? Up, right, back. Right, left, front. Okay, print. Let's do frog skin collider. Print name plus do a colon and then plus body dot get parent. Dot name. Okay, so the left collider is getting the SketchUp 3D. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. We've got so the left collider is working. It's doing what it's intended. But it's not letting me go up when I press up. So I'm moving still vertically. I'm still moving this way. I'm pressing up and I should be moving up. But I'm moving forward and back. So... Is it that the collider's being overridden? Let me see that. Frog skin collider. Frog skin entity movement. Print current frog collider. Is that getting reset maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, that's what I thought. I saw me like jumping up a little bit. Why is it getting reset? Why is it getting set back to null? Frog skin collider equals null. On body exited. If body is in group climbable. Print body dot get parent. This is gonna be so weird. Is this? Let's print dot string. No, not string. Dot name. Print print name plus
After I hear this unbelievable voice here, I think you should be a single. Thank you. I'm trying to get into it, man. Swear to God, that's my real voice. I'm not fucking pulling a... What's his name?
Why is that running? That should not be running. Why am I on exiting? On body exited? Unless are one of these motherfuckers left SketchUp 3. Why is that running on exit? That's really weird. Signals on body exited. Nothing's exiting the body though, is it? Why the hell would it do that? Are any of you like connected wrong? Why are you exiting like that? That's so weird. That's fucking weird. On body exit running when it's not Godot. I don't even know how to ask that. I got my first cheap viewers on Streamboo. Fucking message on Twitch. Fuck yeah. Detected. You can achieve similar functionality. Fires again after respawn. It just keeps firing while I'm there. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. I tried restarting. That's really fucking weird. Okay, does this work without this then?
No? Okay. Had your own problems, huh?
That's fucking weird. Oh, okay. The X and Y, like, doesn't fucking work. Or the Y doesn't fucking work. That does make sense, actually. Why the fuck is it doing that? That's really weird. What happens if I disable gravity? I think that will... I wonder if gravity's pulling me down and making it look like it's exiting or something. I think to do that though, let me add like a CSG mesh. Add child node, CSG box 3D. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. I didn't think that would do that. So script, let's uncontrol KVs. Oh god, I hate the delay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can turn that off, just because I also have, like, Twitch. You're not exiting, dog. What the fuck is happening? That's really fucking weird. Okay, let me try see because I need to turn off the gravity when I move like that too. CB entity movement. Add the gravity. We'll make a var for like gravity disabled. Equals true. Oh no, equals false. I'm just gonna put right here, like, if... Because having gravity disabled doesn't necessarily... This is for the jump, so having gravity disabled doesn't necessarily mean that you can't jump. If gravity disabled... Might have to neaten that up a little bit later, but that's fine. Frogs can any movement. If current... Okay, if current frog collider equals null... Gravity disabled equals true. If there's no current frog collider and gravity disabled, then gravity disabled equals false. And then we're gonna control K this shit again. Stop acting like a bitch and exit. What do you mean? What do you mean exit? Do you think I should like restart it? Okay. What the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. If y does not equal 0, let's print here. Are we getting something right here? Actually, I probably should have printed y. What the fuck? Okay, let's print y. Why does it only work right there? That's really fucking weird. Zero. I'm putting it in. Set movement direction. Okay, am I doing set movement direction wrong then? Frog synergy movement. Set movement direction. What's your super look like? Oh, I can't go to super? Okay. Alright, motherfucker. That's fine. Where's set movement direction? Does this not? Oh, no. It's probably in here. Move direction equals X. I'm setting move direction and not movement. Is that why? I think that might be why. No, I'm setting move direction. Let's print the move direction. That's really fucking weird. Oh, okay, it's still working. I didn't expect that. Yeah, that's working. Oh, I think I might know. I think I might know what it is. I forgot this. One of these sets it to 0. Yeah, this sets it to 0. If not attacking and not... So let's do that. If not attacking and not gravity disabled. We can assume if gravity disabled... Oh, I thought you were talking about the player. That makes sense. It's just being weird. Okay, okay. We got this fucker working. That's cool. That's fucking awesome. Those need to be flipped, the X and Y. But why is it only happening over here? That's really fucking weird. That's really fucking weird. Why would it do that? That's really, really weird. Frog collider, on body exited. Let's uncontrol K this. Now we've got it working at least. What happens if I... What the fuck? What the fuck? What is happening? Why does it only work right here? Oh, I know what it is. That's really dumb. Okay. I know what it is. So when I'm putting this thing past... Oh, okay. There we go. What? Oh, okay, it's kind of exiting a little bit. These things are too small. These blocks are too small. They're actually... So what it's doing is when I'm going past the wall, when I'm like putting it inside the wall,
it's inside. It's not hitting the vertices of the collider. I thought it would just assume since it's inside the collider, it's still colliding, but it's not doing that because it's inside the collider. It's not colliding with any polygons.
That makes sense. Okay. So these just need to be moved closer to him, basically. He shouldn't be able to collide with it and not be colliding to those polygons. So let's transform 0.01? Jesus. 0.1. That works. Back up. 3.1, that works. Fuck it. I think that one can probably be a little higher. 'Cause I think that's actually right at the crown of his little head. No, that's the wrong one. Fucking hell. Negative 0.1. Right. I knew this was gonna be some shit. I was like, I just gotta explore it. That's what I don't like. A lot of people like look up tutorials for shit. And hopefully that's part of the entertainment of this stream is like, I've been doing this long enough, I can usually just kind of figure shit out if you give me enough time. It's just kind of a journey, you know? I don't know if that's annoying to watch, but it's how I usually do shit. There we go! Hell yeah, he crawled around the wall! It's a little fucking weird and it's not multiplied by the camera, that's the main problem. Let me try this shit. Makes a lot of sense. Can he jump off of the wall? That might be the biggest problem. He needs to be able to jump. So I need to change the jump vector. That's fucking weird. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try to rotate that fucking thing by the camera now, because that's really annoying. And then I need a way... Jump... It also, like, when he hits that... fuck. When he hits that... There's a let me see if I can show this. So when he hits that ledge, he starts going back down again, which is very interesting. I wonder why that is. But will that fuck up when I get to the top here? Yeah, it will. Okay, we need to figure out why he's doing that then. Hell yeah, it's working though. It's working. We just need to rotate it by the camera. So script, CB entity movement, frog skin entity movement. Oh fuck. Make movement vector super. Let's do this. We'll take this out. Yeah, let's just put you over here. Set movement direction. We're gonna put you over here. So, camera forward. Sorry, also this is another one, like, I will respond in a second, I'm so sorry. He might need a down vector, honestly. You're behind me about 5 minutes? What the fuck? I might need to stop streaming on Twitch. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's a lot of latency. Yeah, I might need to stop streaming on Twitch. I might not have the bandwidth for it if it's 5 minutes behind. Jesus fucking Christ. That's crazy, I'm sorry. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop streaming on Twitch. Tell me if that makes it better. That's fucking crazy. Maybe when I move I'll get like better internet. That is fucking insane. What happens if I just use this? No, okay, we need to move that. var movement. Should we do like var movement? Vector3 dot 0. Return equals movement dot normalized. Actually, let's just do return movement. I want to just do this. Let's do camera forward dot y equals 0.
So the way the problem with camera forward's kind of weird because it also makes you move. It moves you in the direction of the camera, but then it also lifts you towards the camera, and I don't want it to do that. And that's why you take off camera dot y. I think doing that will make it still work right. So let's do that. We're gonna add the camera vectors together, and then we're gonna times it by move direction, and we're gonna see what that does. I tried that at one point, and it didn't do what I wanted. But let's see. I didn't set the camera forward to 0, so let's see if that fixes it. Oh, oops. Equals vector 3.0. Oh, come on, shut up. Shut up. That's the, like, one thing about Godot that's really annoying, is that it tries to save when I'm doing that. Oh, I pulled it as a function. Oops. Okay. We're just not moving then. That's cool, way. That's cool too, man. I like when you just don't fucking move. You fucking asshole. I'm using LTE net and this is shit. I can't watch you on Twitch, so I'm stuck in the peasant realm. Jesus. Let's print movement. Let's just print movement, see what that does. Let's also turn off those boxes at some point. Oh, okay, that function doesn't get called. Set movement direction. Does that just not get called? Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's put that there. I wonder if that's gonna work. Camera forward, global position. Oh, you don't have camera? Why don't you have camera? You should have camera. What the fuck? CB entity movement. Where's camera? Make movement vector. You should have a camera. What the fuck? Camera 3D. Did you get, like, reset or something? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's why. Main camera. Oh. Main camera. Camera arm. Animation controller. That's really weird. Why the fuck did that reset? What the fuck would that happen? It gets a little better about 2 minutes behind in chat. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen yet, but I fucking... That's fucking insane. Okay, this is working. Now it won't go up and down. Now it won't go up and down again. Okay. That's not as bad. Does this still work movement-wise? Nope. Okay. Nope. Also, let's get rid of those colliders real quick. They're gonna piss me the fuck off. 3D. Okay. Script. CB entity movement. How does the camera's movement work? Okay, so this... Oh, you know what? We can do this and then just add the Y of the movement direction. That's all we really need to do, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of dumb. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Movement...
So then we don't need movement to be its own vector. Movement plus equals move direction dot y. Move direction dot normalize dot y. Let's try that. I think that'll fix it. He's just fucking he's putting dots. He's got dots. Movement dot y plus equals move direction dot y. How about that? He's just putting dots. Is he trying to like track his time? What are you doing, Hisoka? Okay. Hell yeah! I think that's working. Okay. Hell yeah! We've almost got it. Fuck yeah, my boy can climb! I'm so proud of him! That's sick. That's fucking sick. Okay. It's a little wonky. It's really wonky. It's not a little wonky. But it works. That's fucking awesome. Okay, that time it actually worked. His jump is so weird. Oh, I don't think your jump force is set to the same, is it? I think it got reset. Proximate entity movement, jump force, jump time. What is Arya's jump time? Probably like 700 or some shit. .tscn. CB entity movement. Yeah, 250, 0.5. That's why. 250, 0.5. There we go. And then I think, doesn't Arya have like faster... Okay, no, she doesn't. I feel like Wade might need faster move speed. He is a ninja. Hisoka has gone mad. Hisoka is literally start craving crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, the first mission with Wei, I want it to be like, you have like a cutscene up here, and then you jump over the ledge, and then you just have to climb down so you don't like take fall damage. But I'm really glad this is working. Oh, I didn't fucking... Wait, oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, no! Alright. Oh, I don't know how to... I don't know what to do about that. That's not good. Yeah, he's going... Yeah, he's going X here. He's going X here. I think. Or he's going the wrong direction here. Yeah, he's going the wrong direction there, so let's flip those. He's going the right direction on the other one, which is really weird. So that's left. Let's do 0 and let's do 1.0. Does that fix that? No, I'm trying to clear the screen. Hisoka, you're just trying to make sure that you'll never lose that crown, aren't you? Okay. That seems to be working. No, is it? Okay, yeah, that's working. Why is he falling off? He might need a bigger collider. Okay, I'm glad I got out of there. He honestly... Oh, I don't know. He honestly might need it to, like... So I don't disturb the others. You're gonna try to push them back. He honestly might need... We might need to, like, snap the... No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to snap the rotation. The camera rotation to one angle. I'm just gonna have to figure that out. That's very weird, though. Why is he going off of there? So I think this is where it's just completely flat, right? Come on, camera. Okay. Oops. Yeah, this is just completely flat, so this is probably the best part to train on. Why the fuck are you doing that? Oh, I guess that's right, that's why. So right also has this weird problem.
What the fuck? Okay, so pressing right's doing that, but then pressing left is making me fall down. That's fucking weird. That's really fucking weird.
Okay. Where is it setting the move direction? Print Y. Let's print Y. Let's see if that changes anything.
That's still 0 when I print Y. Why the hell am I going down then? Okay, so it's not that, at least. I think that's what I've learned. So this is. I feel like the streams are kind of boring. This is gonna be like the most boring part. I'm trying to figure out this weird math. The scale is way off. Look at the player compared to the building. Oh yeah, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of problems with the scene. It's not done. Like it's just not. It's not. It's a building, you know. I'm more worried about the movement right now.
Why are they not working? If I take off this camera shit, does that make it work? Movement equals move direction. Let's try that. Oh, return move direction then. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Is it move direction not normalized, I think? Oops. Okay, yeah, that's that. Let's go over here. What the it's still doing that. Oh, okay, no, now it's going left and right. That's weird. So let's try fixing that. That animation is so funny. There's supposed to be like an in-between there, but it's just not there yet. Left, right, left, right. So this works perfectly, but then when it's rotated with the camera... Wait a minute. Oh, what? Fuck. I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, okay. I think having it rotate with the camera works, but not when you're on a building like that where you can only go a certain direction. So... if... current frog collider equals null, let's try this. Else return move direction dot normalized.
Use gray levels to debug so everything looks professional. I don't give a shit about professionality, man. I haven't. That's what that That's what that one level I made with Arya was. Oops! Oh, okay, cool. Cool! Oh no! Oh no! Does that need to be negatized? That might need to be negativized. Bro, come on, get off of there. Get off of there! There we go. Okay. That's working. Oh, okay, okay. That's working. So I think some of these need to be negativized. So let's... Do you need to be negative? You're left. Left needs to be negative. So we're going to make you negative, and then I'm just gonna fucking front. I'm guessing front probably needs to be negative. So we're going to move direction dot x times equals x times equals x. So we're gonna times them, so now they'll go negative if they they'll go negative if it's the right collider. We're gonna see how that works. Okay. You just don't want to fucking work. That's fucking crazy. I think this is front. They're just, he's just not moving. Did Niggets? I don't know. Did I say Niggets? I have no idea, man. Move direction to... Oh, that's why. Times equals x. I times them by move direction instead of the current frog collider's move direction. Times current frog collider dot move direction dot x. That's why they were zeroing out. Niggets is? Oh! I know what that is. I know what word that is. I said negative. You assumed I said a slur. And any other day I would've. But not today. Oh. I know why that didn't work. Okay. Move direction dot x, move direction dot z. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. The nigga like this. You get it. Okay, that's working. This is probably gonna be something that needs to be like tweaked a fucking lot. I don't like that he's like not trying to get on there right there. Okay. That might genuinely need to just be a box for a bit. You might have a very good point on that one. Like, just because this fucking collider is so weird. Okay, but it's working. It's fucking working. You can move in every direction on these things now. I'm gonna fucking... I'm not gonna use a box. What I am gonna do is just I've already got this fucking thing imported. I don't want to redo it. 3D... Where is SketchUp 03? We're going to generate a convex mesh. Single convex. We're just going to generate a big fucking box around him so he's easier to work with. And that still didn't work. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Let me get rid of all these fucking things then. Static body 3D. SketchUp 03. Mesh. Create collision shape single convex. That should work, right? Ooh, fell. What the fuck, Way? Don't tell me I forgot about the ground, you stupid little bastard. Favorite character. I have such affection for Way. He's my pride and joy. I was making the Mona Lisa when I made this kid. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he's not fucking tagged as a building anymore. Node. Climbable. I need to find a new playlist. I think we're going through the same songs over and over again. Okay, there probably needs to be some logic for, like, when I turn a corner to stick on the wall. Because Spider-Man fucking does... Spider-Man sticks on his walls. Also, why do I fall right there? That's something I need to figure out. These probably need to be logicked a little more. He's not actually floating. The collider's just like that right now. I know that.
Okay, but that works. That fucking works. Cool. I got his thing to work. I just need... So, ways... How am I gonna do this?
We'll make special abilities per character instead of per controller, I think. No, we'll make them per character.
So, basing... This is just gonna have to be another part. Let me try to separate this already, because I'm not trying to add more to this fucking script. We should be careful with your language so you don't lose monetization. What did I say? Oh, denigitize? Yeah. I mean, I don't have it right now. I don't care that much, but it is something to think about if they, like, review me. I'm, like, 200 subscribers away from, like, we reviewed your content and you say the N-word constantly. Stop it, you bad little bastard. Use less F. Oh, I do say the dreaded F word so much. I say Fingoria a lot. That's true. That's horrible. What am I doing? Oh, he needs a controller. Player controls. We're gonna, yeah, node. We're gonna call this thing Character Ability Manager. Character Ability Manager. We're gonna create... Because each character... So, the X button is for attacks, and then the X button's for attack... Why is it white? It's fucking white. That's crazy! This part is white, and then this part is pink in real life, but they flipped. That's crazy. That's so cool. The X button... Oh, yeah, so the X button is for attacking. The north or Y button is for a special ability. Every character's gonna have their own special ability. Ways is that he can stick to walls. So, process input... Magnetizing... Do skill button, do... Special ability button. Oh. Funk, do attack button, do skill button. Funk, do special ability button. And then we're just gonna do if input dot is action in. We're just gonna put character ability manager dot process dot do input character ability manager dot do input process attach script scenes scripts character abilities, character ability manager, there we go. Character ability manager, funk. Oh, I fucking named you wrong. Character ability manager. No, the review your contact and see me in the comments and YouTube will say you're cool. There we go. Hisoka will save my whole career. Fuck yeah. Character ability manager. Okay. Funk, do special ability input. Input. Yeah, let's call it that. Action menu combat. GD56. Oh, let me call you special ability. Do special ability input. Not found on base self. What are you fucking talking about? It's right here. What are you fucking talking about, you idiot? It's right there. You're lying to me. Who is main player? Do we have like a main? Yeah, we do have a main player. So player game manager dot player.
Oh, how do we tell who's the player right now? We have game manager dot player. Should we just compare their name? I guess we just compare their name.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do var player name equals game manager dot player battle entity dot stats. Let's actually just do game manager dot player dot name.
Talk about the other videos you should upload a lot, maybe even daily to the channel. What other videos? I've really only got the Dragon Ball video right now. I've been thinking about what you said about like animating in pixel art. Like eventually I was just like, nah, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. But like if I wanted, it depends on if I want to do other videos, because like making games is a fucking lot, you know. I might focus on that for a while. But I was thinking like if I make more videos, I should probably do them in this pixel art style. Like I should probably animate them with this framework actually.
But other than that, I don't really think I have.
I have the Dragon Ball video, and I want to do more with that. And then I should try to make shorts out of these streams. I don't have a lot of clippable shit that I know of from the recent like gaming streams, but I'm trying to like I did a short where I showed off the gameplay of that like Gray Blocks. I was like, okay, it got like 400 views so far, and I've gotten like 5 subscribers. So I'm like, that's cool. That's fucking cool.
The streams want to be a great idea to gain much more subs. Won't or what? The streams you said want. I don't know if you mean won't or will. Is it match case? How do you do match case in fucking Godot? Okay, I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I was wondering that. Match. Oh, okay. So match player name. Way, not wayo. Do way inputs. So we're gonna do funk. Do way inputs. So for Way
has a toggle for his ability. The streams won't be idea to gain much more subs. They've been getting subs, I don't know. You got a point though, like I need to work on like what is it? I need to work on shorts. I need to make shorts of things that I have. You get less I just have to ask, honestly.
I can't read translated fucking English, Hisoka.
Do way inputs. Do way inputs.
So, if input dot just if action just pressed. Oh, I haven't even defined an action for that. Project settings, input map, special ability, add. Special ability is gonna be Y. What should I have? I guess I'll do fucking Q, because I want camera up to be changed. I want the camera buttons to be changed, not the animated series only. I don't even know. The thing is, if I animated something, like I do it for like anime, but I'm like, does that work with my channel now? Like my channel has become more of a game dev thing. I don't know if this. I guess with the Dragon Ball game, like people will still want to see that, but I don't know. It's gonna be a weird. I'm gonna have to like try some shit out, but like I definitely agree. Like I need to fucking find more shit to do. We're gonna mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. We're gonna get rid of those. We're gonna make the mouse
do high quality videos with nice edit. They take a while. No. The reason, I mean, occasionally yes. I'm not gonna do a lot of those. They take so much fucking time and effort. And I'm like, if people are watching the streams where I make games, 'cause I'm getting like 400 views. I'm just not getting a ton of subscribers, but like they've been adding a lot to my watch time. But if I can make as much just working on this, which it seems like is doing, I'm gonna do that. Now, I do want to make some videos, but they're not gonna be a focus.
It's so much fucking effort for something that I'm like not that passionate about. It's kind of like yes and no, I should say. Yes and no. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But I'm definitely not gonna like constantly have a fucking video on the back burner. That shit sucks. I got mad respect for people that do that shit. Open skill, special ability. Special ability. If actions just press special ability, game manager dot player dot entity movement dot. Oh, how does your entity movement work? Frog skin entity movement dot false dot using false. No, not skill manager. Character dot using frog skin equals the reverse of whatever it is. Do some 30-day shit or devlog, like I need art for my game, so I learned it myself, ask people to sub in the videos. That's more or less what I'm trying to do, and it's like, that's why I'm streaming, is like, so I can edit those together. I get what you, okay, I misunderstood what you meant. I forget, you probably haven't watched a lot of my old videos. Like, so like, a lot of the videos I have on the channel are like these like highly edited like cartoon things. So I do that a lot. I misunderstood what you said, and I like projected my own shit into it. I probably should do that. You're right. Nil, float, and operator. What the fuck are you talking about? You weird fucking bastard. Nil and times. Return movement. What the fuck? Delta and speed factor. I don't understand how the fuck that happened. Do movement, delta. Movement equals make movement vector. And then the frog skin entity movement didn't return anything. Make movement vector. If not using frog skin, that's what this is. Okay. If not using frog skin, I used a return right there. Okay. That's why. Do input process. Did I put that wrong? I also think I might have written that one thing wrong. Yeah, okay. Entity movement, make movement vector. Isn't this the same? Oh, okay. No, I did that wrong. Okay. You guys need to be tabbed back here. Else return super. I misread that. Okay. Ask people to sub in the videos. Yeah, no, that shit work. If you're watching the VOD, please fucking subscribe. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. We need to... I don't know if that thing was working or not. Will that work if I have Y unheld? Okay, it looks like Frogskin's not getting toggled, which it should be. Skill manager, not skill manager, character ability manager. Where does skill manager go? Oh, that's for the skill. Okay. We're going to print.
Oh! Oh, that's awesome. It's just not doing anything.
Let's print player name. One. Okay. Print player. That's fucking why. That's why. Let's do this. So we need a way to identify the character. Camera arm. Where's your battle entity? Party member battle entity. ID, name. Let's do real name. Name. Real name. We're gonna do export var real name string, and then we're gonna make your real name way. So character ability manager, game manager player dot battle entity dot stats real name. Kind of like a JSON file right there. We honestly don't even need that then. We can just keep the fucking real name. Make it a little simpler. Fox entity movement. Where is it? Is it skill? Fuck. I'm gonna name those two similarly. That real name. Just some. You do week challenges like I recreate the scene or try new art style. Yeah, that's honestly something I've been kind of mulling around. You have a lot of things to share, a lot of different videos, see what works, best gain a lot of views. Just some ideas for you. That's not a bad idea. I will probably try that.
It's fucking tiring. Like it's a lot of fucking work. Okay.
If it's fucking true, why isn't it working, asshole? Make movement vector. Front entity movement, return super. If current frog collider does not equal null, if using frog skin or current frog collider equals null. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try that. I think that'll work.
Did I hear you say Jason? I will unsubscribe now. Who's Jason? What the frick did Jason do, man? There we go. Okay, he's still being kind of fucking weird. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck is that? Why? 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 He's moving weird again. Why? Why does the Y... Why the fuck? God damn it.
Did I fuck something up? Why is it doing that? So if current frog collider equals null, we do the normal movement vector. If not... Oh, we don't need the camera. We don't need the camera. If not, return movement direction dot normalize. Let's try that. Movement direction dot normalize. Let's try that. I think that's what that is.
It was using the camera because I was on the building. It was still using the camera while I was on the building. There we go. I thought that was it. Okay, thank fucking God. Oh, that was gonna be fucking annoying if it wasn't that. Are you okay? Why aren't you working? Why? What do you want? What's wrong with you? Why don't you want to? Okay, whatever. Good for you. I prosper with that then. I don't know why that fucking thing is being weird right there. Why the fuck? Why, man? Why? It doesn't do it on this side, does it? No! What the fuck is wrong with that side? That autocorrect bastard. Who is Jason? I don't know. Jason's your autocorrect? Okay, this shit definitely needs some tweakage, but why the fuck? Oh, Jason! I like Jason. Jason's fucking cool. Do you not like Jason? Why is that one not working? Let me see here.
Which way are you facing, Wei Hazuki? Let's move you over here. Remote. Players 1. I'm gonna fix this later, by the way. I have it to where you spawn players. You need to spawn player controllers. That's what I realized. That's how, because this is an RPG. These characters are already in the world. You need to spawn a thing that can control these characters that are already in the world. But that's irrelevant right now. We will do that later. Frog skin entity movement, climb colliders. Front, left. Let me turn on the fucking visibilities for these. Oh no, it's showing it. Okay, that's weird. I think it is front then, isn't it? Yeah, it's the front collider. So what is the front fucking doing? What happens if I set it to 1? Are you gonna work now? He's working now! No, he's still going up and down. Okay. I don't think that's the worst thing ever. I don't think that thing needs to be flipped. I don't know why the fuck that did that. That's really weird. We got Wei climbing walls. We got the man climbing walls. There's gonna be some other shit we need to do. We need to work on, like, edges that can just let him, like, leap over and shit. But the boys climbing walls. Really fucking happy about that. Let's take off the party member ability. No, that's not it. Character ability. Friend. That's a fucking confusing name. Party member battle entity. Oh, party member battle entity. That makes sense. Okay. Your game supports controller. It won't play as... Your game support controller I won't play is meant for disabled people. I don't know if this is... I don't think this is what you meant, but it looks like you're saying you won't play it because it's meant for disabled people. Or maybe you did, or you're just like, fuck those idiots. Using a controller. Which I kind of get. PC Master Race. Why is it doing that? Why the fuck is it doing that? That's really weird. Is there like a weird, like, extra collider right there or something? Like, he doesn't want to, but he does it here. Like, he climbs up there fine. Why is it just that side? That's really weird. I don't know, if anybody sees this in the comments, let me know if you know why. I'm wondering if I should have him rotate weird, because he's supposed to kind of walk up walls like this. Like, he just walks up them. It's not, like, he can crawl, but a lot of time, like, if he's running, I want the run animation to literally just be him doing this. Like, there's, like, a crawl animation where he's actually, like, on his back, but then the running on the walls is just him walking. Because that's just how he walks. Wei can just walk on walls, like, it's no problem. that's weird. I need to fix that. I think that needs to just be like, there needs to be a collider here that like if I go up while I'm in here, it just puts me over the edge, you know? I think that's what I need to do. But we got them working. It's getting late. I have to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I will leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched this whole stream, you're fucking crazy, and I love you for it. Thank you so much. I love you guys anyway for watching this shit, and for just being human. Being human's pretty fucking cool. Thank you guys for spending time with me. Exactly what I said. You start to understand. Now I'm getting it. I'm becoming level 99 Mafia boss. Now I'm getting it. Thank you for being here, Shisoka. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.